Hello, and thank you for joining me in this first episode of Point of View. My name is Khaled Quader. This channel will cover various topics that affect our lives. The episodes will combine psychology, philosophy, and religion to discuss diverse issues we all face and which influence the quality of our lives and our outlook on life. The idea for this channel came about as a result of the drastic effects COVID-19 caused in my life, especially after I got severely infected with the virus, and also the effects this pandemic caused to the lives of everyone I know. Corona abruptly appeared, and in a short period transformed our lives. The way we live, work, and socialize suddenly changed and accelerated our transition into a new world. These sudden changes made it essential for everyone to re-evaluate his or her beliefs and to acquire new skills, and that will ultimately determine who survives and excels in the post-corona era and who doesn't. Humanity is on the verge of a new technological, mental, and spiritual era. This requires us to look to within ourselves, to raise our awareness for change, and that includes changing or altering our beliefs and convictions and adopting new ways of thinking. I am not a scientist or a philosopher. I have a bachelor's degree in finance and a master's degree in international business. My passion is human behavior, philosophy, and psychology, with an added religious backdrop that inserts some sense and pragmatism to the diverse topics addressed in this channel. Weekly episodes will present different points of view by different thinkers that challenge myths and beliefs with the main aim to challenge people to think, to reason, and to understand themselves. Each episode will address a different topic from a new perspective. Some of the topics will discuss the meaning of life and why we exist. What are our roles and missions in life? Why do some people see life as cumbersome and why they fail to achieve their goals, while others live in abundance and attract everything they want with ease? How can we improve our lives and attract everything we want? How do we change our merits and entitlements? How do our held beliefs affect our lives? And why is it important to constantly re-evaluate our convictions and the way we think? And what's the role of religion? I will kick off this first episode by addressing the last point. Why is religion involved in philosophical and psychological issues? What's the role of religion in the topics that will be addressed and in all aspects of our lives? Though religion is not necessarily the central topic of the episodes, it is nonetheless important because it serves a certain purpose. We are all motivated by ideology, a system of beliefs, ideas, and ideals that shape our attitudes and convictions. Ideology forms our individual philosophy of life and the forces that influence it, like cultural heritage, for example. And one of the biggest influences on us is religion and religious ideology. All religions represent human attempts to discover God, to know God, and to reach conclusions about the creation of this universe, how it functions, why we exist, and what are our roles in this universe. These are basic and fundamental questions we all have, and which humanity endeavored to answer since the creation of our species. All religions are in the same pursuit for these fundamental truths. They only differ in that they are distributed over different cultural groups. Even non-believers reached this stage after a journey of many attempts to get to these fundamental truths, while the agnostics are still on this journey. We all have the Spirit of God within us, We are all little gods looking for a certain level of awareness and for answers. All religions, in effect, seek the same goal, and each person's experiences define these beliefs and ideas. But no one can have the absolute moral right to claim that his faith is the real faith, and very few can claim they know everything and have all the pieces of the puzzle figured out. The underlying message of all religions is to know yourself. He who knows the all but fails to know himself lacks everything, said Jesus Christ. And the Bible asks us to continually examine ourselves. Prophet Muhammad said, "Whosoever knows himself knows his Lord." Even Buddhism urges people to know themselves. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. Confucius. How many people can say they really know themselves? These messages urge us to look to within ourselves. Everything we do in life comes from within ourselves. To better our lives, we change our inner selves. All insights, knowledge, everything comes from within ourselves. And when we know God or the Creator, we know ourselves. When we know ourselves, we will know the depth of all things and will discover the tremendous treasures that lie within ourselves. To know ourselves, we have to be open and receptive to all sources of knowledge, and without any exceptions, for all sources of knowledge enrich and expand our awareness. We should be open to different ideas, and most importantly, to think and to challenge long-held beliefs, because a mind that cannot discard its old, absolute and obsolete opinions to make room for new ones will eventually die. We are all in search of the same things: peace, good health, knowledge, inner harmony, and prosperity. And we are in search of the meaning of life and to discover our roles in life, to search in everything that is hidden in our unconscious awareness. And that's the awareness all religions, prophets, and gurus came to provide: the truth, which is the deepest form of discovering our true selves. In presenting Point of View, I seek to provide alternative analogies in mostly non-linear and abstract topics, especially as we enter a new era full of challenges. I don't claim to know the absolute truth. I simply seek to present different perspectives and modest attempts towards advancing our collective awareness. And it's you who will ultimately decide what to accept from these perspectives, what convinces you and furthers your awareness, and what to discard. Thank you again for joining me on this first episode of Point of View. Next episode, we'll discuss the key questions of existence. I will be very happy to get your comments and questions. Please send them in the comments section below. Thank you. Till next week, stay well.